These guards, the Sandfox observed, had the good sense to wear a helmet. Knocking them out would be impossible.
Got the key. Time to roll. Let's try the Seige and the Sandfox. It is a stealth-based Metroidvania, and we're gonna try it out here. Released today, and let's see what it has going. So options, we got gameplay here. We're gonna keep things as it is. Display, this is where we're sitting at. Kinda want this, kinda want it higher, but I guess we'll deal with it there. Everything else we'll leave default. Audio, turn the music down. Same with a bit of the others. We have the controls. We're playing with the controller. All right, let's start the game. The fun bit. The Seige and the Sandfox.
Kariman, the city of stories.
It even has
the jeweled
voiceovers.
City, resplendent in the desert sun, safe among the shifting sands. But sunset brings a fearful rumor to the bazaar. The impossible has come to pass. An Armuzi army has crossed the desert and prepares to lay siege.
Quite bizarre.
Amidst the whispers, a lone figure hurries towards the palace.
And here we are. Controls seem to be responsive. Very slow. This is a stealth game. Sound effects are nice. We can run right trigger. Remind me of Aladdin for some reason. RT wall run. All right, show the story.
Exhausted, the Sandfox called upon years of training.
There he goes. I still don't see how I got that to work. Oh, it's that simple. Okay. Didn't work the first time for some reason. Yeah, so far so good. Looks to be the perfect Steam Deck game here. That's one of the main reasons I bought it. To have something to play on that as well. But we're playing it on the PC right now. Okay. Run up there. You just hold the button. And you will run up the wall. Palace of the Kariman. Hold on. Music is still a bit loud. Put it down to like 20. That'll do. Oh. Whee. Nice. Very nice controls. Banquet halls. I'm just waiting for the oopy action bits to come in. Let's pet you. Pet the cat. Pet the cat, indeed. Can we talk to any of you ladies? No. But we can pet the cat. Getting dark.
Shh. Shh. surrounded by a vast army. But you know also that Alphanek, the Sandfox, had great concern for our bright city. Such concern that he paid a visit to his friend the king to offer aid. You know that when the king was murdered, the Sandfox was blamed and
Of
dragged
course.
from that place in chains. You know that he was brought to the great hall before a grief-stricken court, and that the queen took his glass dagger and she buried it in his heart.
No.
The queen smiled, knowing that now her treachery could never be revealed. For no one can live who has felt the kiss of a glass dagger of the Kashai. The body was dropped deep, deep into that pit they call Traitor's Fall.
I like how this
Notice
is animated as
all
well.
of this,
It's not
but
just
you
a
do
black
not
screen.
know what happened
Take note,
next.
other devs. So what happened next? So all that happened to us just
The
now.
Sandfox was weary and in pain. No one is unchanged by the Traitor's Fall. But the Kashai had a duty. The queen had transgressed and was marked for death.
Fell into the story. Prologue. So that's how we got here. Now the game opened up some more. Okay. Thought the rat would be able to harm us.
Every muscle ached, but the Sandfox felt strength returning.
Stealth is coming in soon.
A guard, hide.
Huh. So we were stabbed and thrown down a hole. If we run, we make more noise. Non-stealthy peeps are not gonna like this, but this is a stealth game.
The Traitor's Fall had taken its toll, but still, the Sandfox could leap like no other.
There you go. Jump and climb. There we go. Kind of hard to jump straight up. Climb down.
To hang by the fingertips, to climb to great heights. Such were the skills of the Kashai.
Kashai. Being back here.
Torchlight was risky if watchers were close. The Kashai were adepts of the shadows.
I like stealth. It's just like Thief all over again.
The surest way to win is to avoid the fight. These were only thugs, the lowest of the low. Yet the Sandfox could not match them for brute strength.
Perfect.
Ancient waterways, ruined from the time of Empress Sharzad. Princes of Karaman had harnessed the water to their own devices.
Peek. Wonder what the advantage is of peeking when I can just do this even when I'm not peeking. Doesn't seem to be people in here. Good. There you go. There we go. Nice. Very nice tutorials. We need to get back there. Guess we can now go down. Oof.
Even a Kashai could not survive a fall from too great a height.
Can't jump off that.
The Sandfox knew it was time to be careful.
Oh boy. Learned all of what we learned. Use all of what we learned.
The well-trained Kashai could pinpoint unseen threats easily if they stood still and listened closely.
Okay, he's not up here. That's good.
The air smelled of stagnant water and mold.
Yeah, you don't get too many of these stealth-based Metroidvanias.
The Sandfox slipped out of sight.
There's no reason to. A locked door.
The fortress was old, and many keys were lost or turned to rust. The Sandfox needed to find other means to tackle such locks. The Sandfox enjoyed the chance to test skills that had grown rusty.
Oh, someone there.
Oh, thanks, Shamash. I've been stuck here for days.
Oh, I
said the
love
woman.
voice acting.
The elevator is on a higher level. I cannot bring it down. Please, can you help?
Here.
The woman sighed. I cannot go back to my friends, not with the elevator still above. The woman sighed. I cannot go back to my friends, not with the elevator still above.
Elevator above. Sleeping dude.
Sharzad's fortress had collapsed long ago and left routes impassable to all but the most skilled of climbers.
Seeing this speed ran would be interesting. Alright, let's pull another lever. Probably gonna wake that dude up.
How careless. How lucky. The guard was asleep, and their key was ripe for the picking.
Ah, we have to get his key.
These guards, the Sandfox observed, had the good sense to wear a helmet. Knocking them out would be impossible.
Got the key. Time to roll. Oh yeah. Alright, another thing we should have done back this way. No. Oops. Yeah, there's the people. We're in the dark. There's a sleeping dude up there. We have to get around down below. But this seems like a good spot to stop. Been a nice game. Very good. Very worth the purchase. The Seige and the Fox. Very good so far. And I will see you guys with the next game. Very good this. I love it.